Hello, I am Christopher Eric Boucher, conservative Republican candidate for Commissioner District 4. I've decided to run again after having lost my youngest daughter to the opioid epidemic last year. Both our president and governor have declared states of emergency to address the death and destruction caused by opioids. Now, I wish to provide local leadership to not only save lives, but manage the pain I feel from my loss. The county needs to join other jurisdictions in suing opiate manufacturers to help cover the cost of addressing the epidemic. As a businessman of 25 years, I will bring my leadership and knowledge to the board if elected. It is important to have at the helm of government someone with executive command and decision ability under pressure. In business, we do not survive by spending more than we bring in, or we go out of business. Most politicians who lack private industry experience don't understand assets must exceed liabilities. I am a fiscal conservative who has worked hard and sacrificed for Republican cause for over 25 years in Maryland's Democrat-controlled state. It takes courage or foolishness, depending on your views, to twice sue the state over disenfranchising rural voters in the representation of the General Assembly. But I did it so you are guaranteed your constitutional rights. My political style is like my business doctrine. Sharp elbows don't produce profits, but I will fight for my team. All of Carroll County is my team, regardless of party affiliation. When it comes to public safety, education, and land development, we all have more in common than we are led to believe. So please join me, Christopher Eric Boucher, in fighting for the future of our county. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Paul Burkett, and my wife is Mary Jo, to whom I have been happily married for 43 years. I am a candidate for Carroll County Commissioner in District 4. My first 18 years of life were in Kaiser, West Virginia, wherein I was raised in a strong family and community-oriented environment. These are values we need to embrace, once again, if our misdirected society is ever going to correct its course. My father worked in management for the railroad. He had a small business of his own, and he was an Air Corps pilot in the Pacific in 1943. My parents provided well for the needs of my sister and I, but also taught us, as in the lyrics of one Rolling Stones song, you don't always get what you want. The leadership, entrepreneurial skills, and work ethic that I have acquired, I owe to them. The other critical quality that they firmly hammered home was respect, especially to my teachers and elders. This was reinforced and emphatically reiterated to me decades later by my martial arts master, and continues to define my character to this day. As time goes by, our responsibilities and aspirations grow. Thus, I got my first job as a hospital orderly the summer before my senior year of high school. My college career took a circuitous route, heavily weighted with sciences. I earned a degree in business administration and later graduated from West Virginia University Dental School. Throughout my education, I worked various jobs to pay my way, and this was an education in itself, but I came out of school virtually debt-free. On my faith and confidence in my ability to succeed, I opened my dental practice in Carroll County with 0 patients. But the practice did thrive, and I was able to exploit my leadership skill further by serving in various roles in the Carroll County Dental Society, including president, delegate to the State Dental Association, peer review committee, to name but a few. I have traveled to various countries on 3 continents to provide needed dental care for indigent children, and I am a firm advocate of community involvement and volunteerism. Serving as past president and 32-year charter member of the Mount Airy Rotary Club, the Parish Council at Church, JCs, and other various boards and committees. My 38-year dental career concluded with my retirement 2 years ago, but my community involvement has grown. Then, in early February, I was approached by several outstanding citizens and friends to run for the county commissioner. After much soul-searching and meditation, I accepted the charge. I have maintained a watchdog interest in county government and, when appropriate, government overreach. My main concern is zoning and land use. The county has started a comprehensive rezoning process to extend over the next 2 years. And our neighborhood in south of I-70 has been directly involved 4 times over the last 30 years in serious county indiscretion involving private property rights. There are yet many other matters and issues of our county, which are not to be overlooked and should not be, some of which include salaries and benefits for our deputies, governmental takeover of our fire and emergency services, a severely controversial ethics ordinance, funding for our school systems, senior citizens and veterans' needs, over-urbanization, the opioid crisis, and the Second Amendment, to name a few. I continue to diligently prepare to deal with every one of them. Every entity of our government will approach the Board of Commissioners with annual budget requests to be fully funded. The most important job of a commissioner is to be a faithful steward and guardian of our taxpayers' money. We must give all a fair hearing and analyze every funding request, as well as the available revenue to go around without always raising taxes. If we vote no to every request, the county would grind to a halt. And if we voted a rubber stamp yes to every request, then too, we would grind to a halt when the money runs out. As your commissioner, I promise you a fair and balanced approach to managing your money. My overriding and conservative philosophy of governance and leadership is the Constitution of the United States, and that your rights are inalienable. You can make a difference. Please vote Paul Burkett for Commissioner in District 4 in the primary June 26th. And I appreciate and thank you all for all of your support.